Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue Crew. I'm Margle Fumf, and this is Nancy Drew number 31, Labyrinth of Lies. I'm playing it as part of my 2020 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon. So in this game, Nancy goes to Greece. She works in a museum, and she helps out with a play. And this is a game I really enjoy. You know, I really like ancient Greece and all those ancient Greek stories. I think they're super cool. I feel like this game is sort of like game number 26, where she goes to Egypt. It's like, well, that's a pretty good adventure game, but if you don't like Egypt, it can be kind of tedious. And I feel like that's sort of how people feel about this game. It's like, oh, it's a decent adventure game, but if you're not a fan of ancient Greece in the slightest, you don't care about the Greek gods and the heroes, then it could be a bit tedious, because 60 to 70% of the puzzles are all based on Greek mythology.
I've made it to the museum.
Melina called you in to help her with the exhibit, right?
Right, and now she's missing.
Oh, that sounds bad.
It's too soon to tell.
What are you doing at the museum again?
The museum she works for is opening an exhibit of Greek antiquities, and apparently the museum has been losing staff right and left.
Yeesh. Well, make sure you stand in the middle then.
You look into everything at the museum, and in the meantime, we'll contact the network. Call us if you need anything.
Thanks, I will.
Especially...
What was that?
I gotta go. Hello?
Be quiet!
Leave her alone.
It's rehearsal. No need for that. But we'll take the compliment. Take 5, Thanos.
I'm so sorry to interrupt your rehearsal.
Don't be. I'm sorry I scared you like that. I thought we were alone.
You were very convincing. I'm Nancy, by the way.
I'm Xenia.
Nice to meet you. I'm here to help Melina with the museum.
Perfect. I'm pretty busy. Hopefully we'll get to know each other.
Okay, so Xenia is, in order to celebrate the opening of the museum, Xenia and her group is putting on a play.
What's your play about?
Oh, you'll like it. It's got kidnapping, extortion, death, trickery, getting cast down into Hades with no hope of escape. The usual boy meets girl in ancient Greece story.
Sounds exciting.
I hope so. We're performing the story of Persephone to open the new exhibit.
Persephone. Refresh my memory.
She's the daughter of Demeter, goddess of the harvest. But even Demeter can't keep her daughter safe. Hades kidnaps Persephone, you saw that part, and takes her to be his queen.
I'm glad I'm in modern-day Greece. The dating scene back then seemed pretty rough.
That it was. Honestly, the material's a little difficult to work with. I feel like I know her. The more we rehearse, the more I want the story to have a happier ending.
Okay, so yeah, that's basically the story. Hades is the lord of the underworld. He doesn't like it in the underworld because everybody's dead and depressing. So he wants to have a wife, and nobody wants to hang out with him because he's dead and depressing. So he just kidnaps the first cute girl he sees and forces her to be his wife. I think that's basically the story. I might have left out a few details here and there.
You play Persephone, I presume.
I do. I'm also directing the show.
That's great. I hope I get a chance to see it.
I just hope it's worth seeing. We're doing our best, but can you keep a secret? I'm out of my depth here. None of the rest of them can know, but I am deep in the woods.
I know that feeling, but I think you can accomplish a lot by just acting like someone who knows what's happening.
I have to. I put myself out there. I said, I can do this. So now I have to show up and be the boss, and I have to yell, and even though my voice sounds like shaking paper in my head and my insides feel like snapping twigs, none of them can know that. I just needed to say it.
I bet you'll do just fine.
Really? What makes you think so?
I don't know. It just seemed like a supportive thing to say.
You're nice. Hey, you seem pretty together, but can I give you some advice?
Sure.
Be careful around the boys, especially Thanos.
Why?
He's a bit intense.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, the storyline is that Hades kidnapped her. I don't think Hades actually met her or talked to her or knew her name before kidnapping her. I don't know if that's part of the story. I guess it depends on which version of the story you're reading. But yeah, in the versions I've heard, he just kidnapped some random person. Didn't really care who his wife was, he just wanted a wife, period. Okay, and this
Definitely
is
need
a
to
puzzle.
figure out what to do here before I try anything.
Okay, so we need to read the script in order to break into the puzzle thing. So what we're gonna do is
Stay
break
away
this.
from that. It'll kill you.
What?
What exactly am I staying away from?
That's the fly system. It controls the scenery and the curtains, and it'll kill you.
I'll be careful then. Hi, I'm Nancy. You must be...
Hermes, god of charisma and handsomeness. But the mortals call me Gregor.
Nice to meet you.
The same. What's your role?
I guess I'm playing the part of the museum assistant.
Then why don't we become friends?
I'm open to that.
More than friends?
Oh, okay. Dude, speaking of people who need lessons on how to behave around females, Gregor, you're going a little too far too quickly.
Less open to that.
Boyfriend at home?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That doesn't affect the average.
Oh, and then he just leaves? So now I'll break this.
What was that? Can you pretend, just for a day, that we're a professional troupe? Just for me! Surprise! There's no one back here! We go live in mere hours. Hours! Do I need to remind you what is riding on tonight's show? Everything!
Okay, so Xenia is really stressed out right now. Poor Xenia. Okay, so this is her
I should assemble the image.
puzzle. We don't have to solve that puzzle.
I wonder if Xenia's notes will come in handy.
And we're just gonna steal her notes. So these are our characters. Thanos! He's playing Hades because, well, he's just evil and creepy normally, so giving him the role of Hades was just obvious. Xenia, here's Xenia. She made herself the starring character because she's the director and she's the one who wrote the script. Niobe, she plays the mother of Persephone, so she's a goddess. Basically, she goes to Zeus, he's the big guy in charge of all the gods, and complains, hey, my daughter is kidnapped. Your brother stole my daughter. You're going to do something about that, right? And then Gregor, I don't remember what Hermes' role in the story is, but he's the messenger god, so he shows up a lot. He's just this pretty cool guy, hangs out, makes friends, stuff like that. Okay, so Xenia's notes. The remote control is 18355. This is how we fixed the fly system, which I just broke. And the stage notes, okay, so Gregor's tablet's password is first, last, and then repeat.
I need to figure out the password according to the notes.
First, last, first, last, first, last, first, last, first, no. First, I'm so bad at this. Okay, last, first, and then last. Got it. Okay, so now we can read his notes. So he's got the casting sheet for Plutus. Preparation for my role continues, but now I need to be in charge of Niobe too. She's barely hanging on. Niobe has terrible stage fright. Okay. So those are the personal notes. Does he have stage notes? Stage notes. Apparently my question about Hermes' role was not welcome. Xenia doesn't like his questions. These wings don't actually do anything, Xenia. I can't fly. And why does Thanos have all his lines cut? At this point, I'm like the main character. This isn't Hermes' story. And yeah, we'll have a puzzle with the cues later on. So I can read this script. Tell you what, everyone. $30-page... Oh, and we need a key for the poster up front. 30-page script. Just pick a random page for me to read.
I need to figure out the combo.
Pick a random page. Oh, 18355. Was that it? Yep. So just...
This must be the control to the lift.
I guess just pick a page, and then I'll act out that page. We'll have fun learning the myth that way.
This must be the spot to activate the lift.
Woohoo!
Who would dare to enter my kingdom?
Thanos, no!
You're trying to frighten me, aren't you?
Call it what you will.
Well, why?
The more you know, the less you fear.
And you want me to be afraid?
I want to tend to my world and nothing more.
I'm not easily intimidated, you know.
Don't care.
Okay, it looks like the first vote was page 24, then 27 and 26. Let's try 24. See if this is good. Okay, Hermes. Okay, Hermes talks to Demeter. Spotlight on Hermes. She doesn't have my word, but she has given me an idea. But first, raise your hand if you've died before. No one? Leave the house once in a while. I'll give you the short version. Being dead tends to be the very end of the line. The least common phrase in any language. I died, but then... But the thing is, fair maiden Persephone is not dead. Yeah, she didn't die when she was taken to the underworld, yes. She's seated in death's waiting room. She's thumbing through death monthly, but she has yet to take the plunge into the great unbeing. She doesn't have my word, but she's given me an idea. But first, raise your hand if you've died before. No one? Leave the house once in a while. This is the exact same thing as the top of the page. What even is that? Okay. And, let's do page 15. The foot of Zeus's throne. How are you not cold? It's cold. Very chilly. Pretty nippy. Pretty nippy indeed, my friend. The big Z is not feeling chatty, I see. Could that be because I convinced you to marry off Demeter's daughter and now she's destroying life as we know it? That's probably it. I hate it when you're angry. Makes swans even more untrustworthy than they already are. Cue thunder. Brrr. That gets less effective as time goes on, you know. What I'm getting here is that you want to fix the situation. Fine call, Hades. And then Hades appears. Some people say death has a twisted sense of humor. I assure you, death has no sense of humor. Speak of the Greek analog of the devil, and the Greek analog of the devil appears. Okay, this is not a very good script.
I wonder what this means. It looks like the partial section of something larger.
Definitely not, yeah, I mean, I don't even understand those jokes he's making. I assume those are supposed to be jokes.
Looks like he needs something before he'll take me across the river.
Okay, so this is also a Greek story. So this is... What's his name? Charon? Charon, yeah. This is Charon, the ferryman, who takes you across the river of death if you give him some coins. And so that's why the Greeks always like to bury their people with, like, 2 coins. What was it that they put, like, did they put the coins in your hand, you know, when they buried you, or did they put it in your mouth when they buried you, or did they put the coins over your eyes when they buried you? I forget. I don't know. Anyway, we've got to go to the museum in order to get those coins. And eventually we'll get the key for this.
I'd like to take a closer look at the poster. Locked.
Yeah, the ferryman, he did not want a low 5. He did not want a high 5. He just wants his money. A drachma or 2, yes.
What's going on?
I was freehand tracing.
Okay.
I wanted to understand the detail work, so I put thin paper on the glass, leaned in close, and...
Put too much weight on the glass?
Please don't tell anyone I broke the case.
Sounds like it was an honest mistake. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
I don't know you. Do you know me?
Not yet. I'm Nancy.
Niobe. I'm the reason we can't have nice things, on a cultural level.
You're in the play, right?
I'm Demeter.
Okay, so she plays the mom whose daughter is kidnapped. So what do you think of Thanos, that really mean and creepy guy?
What do you think of Thanos?
He's coarse.
Maybe that's good for playing Hades.
I don't think he acts. I think he was typecast.
As what?
A monster.
Do you know much about Greek mythology?
Here, take this. You'll love the myths. They're full of the most amazing insanity. I'm glad we don't live in that world, for the most part.
And these are for puzzles. It tells us about the gods. We're going to have a god sorting puzzle. 2 of them, I believe.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Nancy, welcome to Greece. I'm not here right now, but you have to do these jobs. You'll find the key to your office with Nike, the goddess of victory. So you need to fix the vases, you need to make the temple images, and get tickets done. As you know by now, there's a change of plans. I'm trying to find the missing pieces as quickly as possible. We hope it's a shipping error. We hope it's not the case that somebody actually robbed the museum and stole one of our ancient Greek artifacts. Now, let me think. What is the case? Do you think that the museum had an actual shipping error? Or do you think Nancy has a mystery involving stealing priceless antiquities? What would be a more interesting storyline to this game? Just so curious. I don't know which. So this was the thing she broke. She was leaning on it and then just totally destroyed it. And is there any broken glass on the floor? No. I need the key. I need the key so I can take that money to give to Karin.
Nancy, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to meet you in person.
Oh, that's okay. Is something wrong?
Yes, something is very wrong. Some of our exhibit pieces have gone missing.
Are they lost or...
Stolen. I don't know. And frankly, it doesn't matter. The pieces in question, they're worth millions. If I can't recover them, our doors are as good as closed.
I'm here for you. Anything you need.
Oh, thank you. A lifetime of thank yous. I still need you to do the job we brought you on for, and you'll find everything you need for that in the office. But more importantly, I need you to be my eyes and ears.
Does that mean you think we're dealing with theft?
I really hope not, but we can't rule that out.
But you're worried.
I am.
Okay, why's that?
The pieces we lost never arrived. They were on the shipping invoice, but they were not in the crate.
Is that common?
It could be a simple mistake, or it could be someone changed the invoice to buy enough time to smuggle the jewelry out. I'm tracking down both possibilities. That's why I need you here.
You got it.
I'm following the paper trail now, and with luck, I'll find the error and be back tomorrow.
You worry about that. I'll take care of the museum.
Great. You'll find everything you need in the office.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Okay, fantastic. It's sunny June. Yay! So Vidius Cultural Center, that's the name of this place. Support staff. Security, blah, blah, blah. Ah, Melina, I heard you need a theater group. Look no further, I've got you covered. Thanks, but I'll be scouting out places in London and New York. Let me be clearer. We don't have the budget. This is our theater group because we can get them for cheap. I know the person who manages them. I'm not disappointed, but I understand. Are they good? They're the best money can buy, our tiny pile of money. Your theater groups arrived and begun rehearsals. Interesting choice. Okay, here are the final pieces for the exhibit. Ooh, that's going to be for a puzzle later on. As an update, the coins for the bottom row of the coin display are still stuck in customs. They won't arrive in time, so I placed replicas in the display case. So there are some replicas in the coin area. Okay, well, let's get those replicas. I'm proud to announce that this exhibit was successful. Yearly passes, yes. Critical issues, partnerships. So you're forced to partner with the stage area. Let's see. They want to modernize our historical stage with state-of-the-art technology. They provide their services free of charge. In exchange, we let them to do demonstrations no more than once a month, and they use our location in advertising. So they renovated the stage. Cool. It is a very fancy stage, as we'll see later. And this is this is also part of the puzzle. We'll have a puzzle locating various artifacts and stuff. Can I solve this puzzle yet? No, I can't solve that puzzle yet. Excellent. I need paper for tracing.
The password must be around here somewhere.
Where's the password? Oh no. I think we can call Melina for the password.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you suspect that anyone in the cast took the missing jewelry?
We did at first.
But then?
The police came in, interviewed everyone, and the cast was very cooperative.
That's good at least.
Maybe.
Maybe?
They all consented to having their cars and hotels searched. The police reviewed all of the security footage and came to the conclusion that no one in the cast snuck anything out of the museum.
But you doubt this.
For all intents and purposes, they're cleared, but it just doesn't make sense. Nothing just disappears.
I should tell you, Niobe broke one of the necklace display cases.
What?
She said she was trying to trace the detail work and put too much pressure on the glass.
Is everything still there?
I think so.
Well, thank Zeus for that. How did she react when you talked to her about it?
She was really upset. She actually asked me not to tell you.
Like no one would notice. These things do happen. Keep an eye on her. Mistakes happen, but a series of mistakes don't.
Got it. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Yeah, you'd think a group of professional actors would be particularly good at lying. Of course, maybe that's just me. Let's see. I think I get stuck at this part, and I don't quite always understand why. Where does this where's the key to everything go? Okay, well, we can solve some of these puzzles here.
Did that. That's done. Can't check that off. Haven't done that. Did that.
Really? I snuck into that one area. Okay, so let's do this puzzle.
Looks like the temple is already designed. I just have to build it.
I think this is the solution. Let's hope my solution is correct. So, I mean, this is a puzzle getting all these things together. Oh, no. Okay, got it. The gods approve of the temple.
Next temple.
One, two, one, and then one to the right.
Building temples is easy when Nancy Stonemason Drew is on the case.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 right for this. Cool, making the temples. And then this is going to be like an impossible challenge, which I think I need to get the Hardy Boys to help with. So what were the tasks? Vases? Yeah, I need to get the vase labels and the tickets. So that should be the computer, but I still don't know where the key is here yet. So can I call Melina for the key?
How are things going?
No.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Can I call the Hardys for the thing?
Finally! What happened back there?
Sorry, I was caught off guard from a very convincing scene from a play.
So everything is fine?
Can't say that for sure, but no one is being actively kidnapped.
Nancy, I've got a strange feeling about what's happening at the museum.
I feel the same way. Something seems a bit off.
Want us to look into everyone at the museum?
That would be great. Please do.
Consider it done. Call us back in a bit, and we'll have everything you need to know.
I might need some outside help. Do you know anything about Greek art?
You're in luck.
I am.
We'll make a call and have the book sent to you right away.
Thanks.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys do look different in this game. Yeah, that's what they look like.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Okay, let's talk to Melina. Not Melina. Niobe.
I have a favor. Can you help me get a closer look at some of the locked up pieces?
Okay, I'll ask.
Thanks.
That's it. Okay.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
We need to talk to her before we can ask for the key.
Hi.
Nancy can't ask for herself. She has to ask for Niobe. Okay.
Can I get a key to the coin display?
You'll need to open the filing cabinet first. The key to the filing cabinet is hidden inside the box with the animal figurines. Pair up the animals with the images so the animal and image pair represent the same god.
You got it.
I know you weren't brought here for this, but I need you to learn about provenance.
As in verifying the authenticity of the art?
You're as sharp as they say. That's it.
Isn't that normally left to the experts?
Generally, yes, but if we're dealing with theft of any kind, I need you to become an expert.
Instantly?
Unfortunately, but you'll come to it naturally.
I'm flattered, but what makes you say that?
You will find that it's like solving a mystery, which I hear you're pretty good at home.
I'll do my best.
Proving provenance is a classic whodunit. You look at a vase or a painting and you follow the clues to see who done it. Who painted or sculpted or chiseled the work in question.
When you put it that way, I think I'm comfortable with the methodology.
Perfect. You'll find what you need on the computer. Niobe may be able to help you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
So this is going to be a puzzle, the Provenance puzzle. Yep, so, yeah, let's just do these museum puzzles. Why not? We're here. So we need to take a picture of, I don't know what we need to take a picture of, but it's stuff. Ooh, yeah, I think the necklace is one of the things we're going to take a picture of. This one. Nice. Okay. Good. So, let's get to puzzle solving. So we want to get all
I need
these
to match
gods
the
together.
animals to the correct symbol.
So when we read the book, it gives us this information. So let's see. Hades, god of the underworld. Ancient Greece. The underworld consisted of the dead and everything underground. Hades ruled over it all, tending to his realm. He wasn't involved with the other people. He was cold and merciless, unable to woo any goddess to become his queen. This led to the abduction of Persephone. Depending on the story, it's either Hades or Hephaestus. Well, that wasn't really any help whatsoever for this puzzle. Good to know. Okay. Zeus's eagle. Hera's cow. The vulture for Ares. And then Athena's owl? Yes. And then Dionysus's dolphin. Turtle doves are lovebirds for Aphrodite. And then Artemis or Apollo, probably Artemis, with that animal that she liked to hunt. Okay, and there's that password. Plug in my phone. Woohoo!
Looks like I'll need a unique password to access the archives.
Jeez, really? Okay, so Provenance. Provenance requested for the green gold leaf necklace. Let me see if I've got this information anywhere. Okay, so this is actually a type of jewelry. It's from July 2nd. And you find all this information out by reading the various things in the room, which I showed off earlier. It's from the State Museum of Fine Arts. It's on loan from the Golden Age. And it's September.
All done.
Okay, so the Nemean Lion. The Nemean Lion is definitely a sculpture. It was received by June 29th. Received by Mikhail. Current owner is the Bezos Gallery. On loan from World of Gods and Heroes, and the loan ends in November. Artemis, yeah, that could be Artemis's silver deer that pulled her carriage. Yeah, I guess that could be one too. So, did I make a mistake? I did not, so that must mean I have a bad picture. Let's fix the picture. And I believe I also need to take this picture of this particular vase. It's one of those weird vases. Yes! Okay, over here. I can't believe I had a bad picture of that lion. That was a beautiful, beautiful lion picture.
That should do it.
Good. Okay, great, 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 great. So that is the picture.
Done.
They like it. Okay, so the final thing is the vase. June 30th. From the National Archaeological Museum of Athens. Received by Sophia. Permanent collection. Ends in August. And it was that vase I took the picture of.
Got it.
Oh no, there's a gap. So this is the thing which is weird. They are not able to confirm that provenance.
I need to assign seats according to everyone's requests.
And then we have this puzzle, which we can do. Should I solve this legitimately, or should I cheat on this one, sort of like I did with the last one? Okay, so Lilith only wants front row seats. Adamus want all, but one prime seat. So Adamu wants all where are the prime seats? So Adamu wants all these seats. Except one prime seat. Vakros doesn't want any prime seats. Oh, okay then. Gavril and Lilith, the only VIP people. Gavril wants 3 of them to be next to Gavril gets 3 tickets. He wants 3 of them to be next to standard seats. So Gavril must want, like, these discount seats. Vakros... Oh, wow. I think people want me to do this legitimately. Okay. Vakros needs 3 seats, and Lilith needs 5. Lilith only wanted front row seats. And Lilith is a VIP holder, so it's going to have to look something like this. So Lilith only wants front rows, and Lilith needed 5. And then Lilith is just going to have to get something else, like here, randomly. And Adamu's group wants all except one of the prime seats. Vakros has more seats than Adamu's. Oh, Vakros has seats that are farther to the right than Adamu, but lower than Manos. So it's going to be like Manos and... yeah... I'm gonna save us time. Oh. Looking up the cheater solution, it's basically, I got it mostly correct. It's this. Oh, that entire left-hand side of the board was correct. Okay.
All done. Time to drop these off in the mailbox.
Fantastic. And more about the Provenance stuff. So, yeah, you could kind of get the sense that this is a fake, not real shipping invoice. Notice somebody just wrote something down. Not surprised stuff was missing there. No, that's the key for the coin display.
This is the exact book I needed. Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Hardy Boys.
I can cross that off my to-do list now.
Yay! Okay, so Nancy got that.
Haven't done. That's done.
Okay, still need to finish now that we've got the book from the Hardy Boys. Now that we've got the book from the Hardy Boys, we should be able to get those things here.
These must be the tags for the display.
Yeah, and these are also things. The cards for these various people who worked here. Interesting. Not
Time to
interesting
match the
enough
correct
that,
tag to
I
each
actually spent
base.
time looking at them, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, so we need to get all these vases figured out based on this. So like amphora, 2 vertical handles, and an oval body. We actually don't have any amphoras. Okay, so let's try to solve it. This one's Crater. This one is Pixis. This is Lebes. This is Cantharos. Oyanuik is this one.
That's it.
Woo, done it.
Check.
Yay! Okay, brilliant. Is there anything else we need with the Provenance? No. Lottery is just a game. Just a game. These are audio clips. You can do the ticket game over and over and over again if you really want. And then Messenger. Okay, the museum's on full lockdown. Karan is supposed to be coin operated, but he'll only react to replica coins. Something's been keeping me up at night. It's probably nothing, but I have a favor to ask. When the police searched the set below the stage, I don't know if they searched all the sets. Could you please just go through them, make sure nothing weird is happening? The sets are extremely elaborate. Many of the controls are built into the set itself, so you have to find creative ways to go through. Be careful, the flames you see are very real, and much of the water has submerged electrical equipment. Don't touch the river water. I'm my expert in training. Your crash course begins now. Well, we already did that. We already did the Provenance puzzle. I'm growing most certain the pieces I'm tracking will be found. Engage the cast, but don't push too hard. Nancy, I forgot to tell you, I've got a courier coming for the tickets for tonight's show. Once you finish with the first thing, drop the tickets off. Any other tickets you assign are will call tickets for later performances. Sounds good. Okay, so let's call Melina, tell her we're finished with all of her jobs.
How are things going?
Why do they have real fire on set? I don't know. That doesn't seem like a very safe idea.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
That doesn't even seem like a kind of safe idea. Yeah, that seems like a very, very dangerous idea, in fact.
Let's see if I can pay the ferryman with this.
Okay, so we take the duplicate coin, and we can also open up this thingy here. Cool. Let's finish talking to Niobe.
Thank you for unlocking the display for me.
Why are you so interested in them?
The tooling marks tell a story about how they're made. For the most part, we still don't understand the full method. Bits and pieces, but that's it. I'd love to see if I can see something, anything to add to that discussion.
You seem focused. Am I interrupting?
Yes! Thank you, though. I need a break.
Aren't you excited for opening night?
No. No and no. Nope.
Are you nervous?
Nervous when I sleep. Terrified when I'm awake. I'm so relieved we've only got the one show.
Just one? That's nothing.
You should leave.
What? Why?
You might end up spoiling the ending if you hear too much.
I think I know how it ends.
No. Our ending is different. More frightening. Less predictable.
Are you...
Late? Yes. I have to go.
Oh, okay. That's creepy and strange. But yep, that's yeah, how would they change the story to have a different ending? I believe the ending is well, it's not a happy ending. Persephone gets to stay with Hades half the time, and Persephone gets to hang out with her mother and the other gods the other half of the time. That's how the story ends.
I should find supplies to make a rubbing of the image.
Yeah, I still need something to make the rubbing, so I need like charcoal. I have to go, Nancy, and then she stays in place. Yeah, poor Niobe's just kind of scared. This is kind of a cool puzzle. The three-headed dog, which guards the entrance to Hades.
I need to block the dog from reaching the stars.
You're basically creating lines here. Oh. Creating lines here to prevent the dog from going to any of the stars. Oh, wow. I'm not doing so well, am I? Something like this to completely block off the dog from getting anywhere. Okay. Let's see. Here I'm just gonna have to make those lines. And then make some lines over here on the left. Oh boy. Here. Got it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, and we've got those creepy hands in the water, which I don't like. Those are creepy. And then this is a complicated one. We do something like that in order to stop the dogs. There we go. Yeah. Okay. It's like a slightly different version of
right.
Fox and Geese. Less frustrating, I would say. And that gives us access to the next main set. And I don't think you can hang out here without being attacked. Like, the alarm is going to go
I
off.
need to figure out how to deactivate this alarm first.
I believe this is where we
What
get...
are you doing?
Ah! I believe that's where we get shocked once we figure out how to deactivate the alarm.
I need to figure out what this is for before I do anything.
Monster puzzle. Okay, yeah, that's a monster puzzle. And then over here, this is the judgment puzzle. Ooh.
And it's locked. I should carry more keys.
Or maybe some, you know, yeah, the set designers certainly did their job on this set. Wow, it is very extensive.
I don't believe you're an actor.
What do you expect me to do?
Do I have to spell it out? If I don't believe you're an actor, the audience won't.
Then don't make me go on stage.
That's how this works. You have to be on stage or the whole thing falls apart.
Let me do the job you hired me to do.
Nancy!
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry you caught us arguing. Niobe, I know you're nervous, but you promised you'd perform. We're all counting on you to do your job.
Excellent. Uh-oh, okay. That's a try not to die puzzle. What you want to do is not die on that puzzle. Woo, woo.
How am I going to get this unlocked?
This is gonna be a tricky one. Ooh, and this
I
is
need
the
to figure out the key code.
Yeah. Just finding all sorts of puzzles here. I believe up here is a puzzle. Whoa. Okay, over here. Yep, up the stairs is a puzzle we'll solve later once we get that piece. Yeah, poor Niobe. Poor Niobe is just really, really stressing out. So you want to put the pitcher in the water here.
You had one job, pitcher. I need to block the holes.
Yes. It's a very
Got
difficult
it.
puzzle.
I can use this to move the water.
So this is based off of the
It's already full.
some myth. These people were tortured in the underworld by trying to fill up this vase all the way with water, but the pitcher had holes in it. So whenever they tried to take it over, all the water would go out, and then they would never be able to fill it up, and that was their punishment for being evil, evil villains. And now the final set. This is the fire! The fire! It is so cool. Fire! Okay, but I think that's it. Oh, this is gonna be a huge puzzle for later on. Later on. One of the end game puzzles. Oh, and the creepy hands. So these are, this is like the Hecaton Heres myth. The creatures with 100 hands.
I need to stack all the individual hand tiles on the center tile.
Whew. Oh, and that was wrong? Okay, that was an incorrect solving of the puzzle. There. It looks like that instead. So this is a bit of a difficult puzzle, I'd say. Ah, okay. Yeah, something like this might be the correct solution. Whew! Oh boy. Okay. So you can see how you just slowly guide pieces towards the center. Just slowly guide them together, and I messed this one up. Yeah. Okay. Then this is just... Yes. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3... 4. How am I gonna get this on the right? There, maybe? And then I was on the left like this. No, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes. No. No, okay. Totally got that wrong. Okay. So let's see. If I do that one up there, that's how I get slightly closer. And then I bring these to the middle. So I can bring that to the middle and there. Got it. Oh. This game is definitely puzzles. Yes. Puzzles. Okay, so I think we're done with this for now.
What are you doing? The remote. Give it to me.
No, I need it for my work.
Now.
Oh no.
Do not come back.
Why not?
The stage wants you dead.
What?
Can't you feel the floor is shaking? Do you know why that happens?
I assume it has something to do with the hydraulic lifts.
Not something, everything. The hydraulics are warming up for the show. The sets are not normally kept so far off the ground. They're not to be occupied unless they're locked into place on the stage.
But you're here.
I know what I'm doing, and you do not. Leave.
Yeah, so Thanos caught me and stole my remote. It's very sad. So now we need to break back in and steal the remote. And I think we do that by, let's see. I think you've got some new stuff. No, not there. Personal notes. You name your kid Thanos, that's what you get. An evil child. The good news is he's probably a murderer. The bad news is he's connected to the Greek mafia. Ooh. So Thanos is a mafia overlord. And Xenia has been stuffing things into her little box with rows and columns and letters. Who does that? Who locks up their notes? You
Can't
do,
do
sir.
that now.
I thought he locked up his own notes too. Okay. So now we're just gonna steal her thing. Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, we had the clue for how to solve the puzzle, but we don't have the actual puzzle thingy. Okay, well, let's talk to Gregor
I need your
a bit.
help fixing the fly system, since you broke it.
Reasonable. How do I do that?
Just check the tablet.
Can you help me get down into the rest of the sets?
Why?
I'm here to help Melina. I need to be able to go everywhere.
It is far too dangerous down there.
But not for Thanos.
Definitely for Thanos. He just doesn't listen.
Why do you think Xenia keeps making your role bigger?
Would you stay out of my things?
Okay.
I have no idea, honestly.
Maybe she just likes keeping you busy.
I have to go.
Okay, Wingman
Can't do
says he
that
has
now.
to go, but he's still here.
I need to counterbalance the weights to the production settings.
This is a math puzzle. It's going to be 12, 14, 14, 28, and 28. Then these ones are all 40, so 3 40s there. Yeah, this whole set is very, very dangerous indeed. 2 22s here. This one's also going to have 2 22s and then a 28. This is based on the weights in Xenia's script. Yeah. And then 2 12s here. And 3 12s here. Okay, gosh. This is gonna be everything else, right? 2 12s. 14. 22. Then 28s. I think I did this wrong.
Got it. Now maybe Gregor will talk to me.
Alright, got it right. Hooray! Oh wait, he's gone now. Yes!
This must be the red stitching Gregor mentioned on his tablet.
So in his tablet, he mentioned this.
Plutus? That's not a character in the Persephone story.
Yeah, why are they doing a casting call on the day of the... whatever you call it, the day of production? That's just plain weird. Here it is. Okay, great. Now we
The
can
notes
solve
on
this
Gregor's
puzzle.
tablet should help here.
Was that there before and I just didn't notice it? Ha 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 ha. Okay, so it's going to be A, and then B is going to be somewhere. So here's the letter C. So this is basically that Renograms puzzle that we've had in previous Nancy Drew games. Except it's with letters instead of numbers. So A, B, C, D. D is in this one. And then E is somewhere here. So E has to be there in order to match with F. And then F in order to reach G. Well, G can be either above or below. It's going to be above. So G, and then H is going to be somewhere in this row. I guess it's not too similar to Renograms, but it is a little bit. So like, for example, here we need the I and the J because we know the I goes here and the J goes there. Okay, so now we need to go to, that's wrong. See, the J can't be here because then I can't get a K there, right? So that means the J actually must be here, and then the K must be somewhere there. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. And it looks like we're gonna loop back around here for the end of the puzzle. In fact, I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. So that X has to be the X, this would be the W, the V, and then a U, and then this is gonna be the T. Okay, so we want J to K to L. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like this. So down to K and then down to L, because that's the only way we can get the L there. So the only other square the L connects to is an M. So the N has to be somewhere here, we don't know which one. N and O have to be somewhere there. P, O, P. Okay, so the P is somewhere in this column, and a Q is somewhere in this row. And then it's gonna have to be the Q here. And then it's gonna have to be, where's R? I don't see R. Do you? I don't. Okay, so do we see S? No. Do I not see these things? Okay, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, maybe? No, no, no. Okay. N, O, and then P, and then it was Q like this. So I could put an R here, and then an S. Okay, so by the way, the activation code here, don't require the actors to interact with the set during the show. Acting's difficult enough. The action should be handled by the tech crew. What's gonna happen if I show up without a coin in my hand? Should I swim in corrosive water that you use? I got some on my hand and it burned for about half a week. Do you think the actors will remember the activation code? 7914? That activation code? That is the activation code. Okay.
Haven't done that.
Nice. So we figured out what the activation code is. That's good. Does he have any fancy new notes for us? I feel like he gives us new notes. Nancy Girl seems to know what she's doing. Hooray. Hooray. Okay. So now we're going to go in here. And we get to watch this. What tech crew? There is a tech crew here. We just haven't seen the tech crew yet.
Is that a hidden passage? What's Niobe up to?
Niobe is up to secret evil thingies.
The hidden door must be here. I need to make sure only the lightning bolts are showing.
So this is a puzzle. Okay. That's it. Okay. The invisible tech crew. They're just working on their social distancing, that's all.
I should figure out what this means first.
Yeah, I don't know how to solve this puzzle yet. Niobe just disappears through the wall into this area. So we're back here on set. Let me go out and see. Can I undo this yet? No, I still don't know the secret to how to do that password. Okay, and this still is super evil, and you can fall in the lava. Falling in the lava. The music is very nice. I do like this music. It's okay, actually. I wouldn't say it's like the best Nancy Drew music ever. So here we go.
I need to find the lift remote again. Maybe Thanos stashed it nearby. I need to get the connections hooked back up. Looks like the number indicates how many connections come from each point.
Yeah, one of these puzzles. I think it's gonna be something like this. And this one has to go here. Got it. Wow, first try.
Thanos can't stop me now.
You can't stop me, Thanos. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm Nancy Drew. Wait, what's this? Ooh.
Can't check that off. Can't check that off. Haven't done. Did that.
I haven't done a lot of things, but I did some other things. Yay!
Do you like what you found in my bag?
Sorry if that was intrusive, but I'm here to keep tabs on the museum.
Oh, then let me help you. The museum is on the exterior of the bag. The interior of the bag is not the museum. Museum? Not museum.
You've made your point.
See that I have.
Do you know anything about the stolen art?
Too much.
Why's that?
When it went missing, the police had a long talk with all of us.
That's news to me.
We didn't want it to become a bigger deal than it needed to be. We all agreed to answer their questions. Melina turned over the tapes, and we turned over our keys and let them search our hotels and cars.
So if you're all here, it's safe to assume they didn't find anything.
I got the sense it was just a formality searching us.
Why were you casting the role of Plutus?
I knew I hadn't made my point.
I don't recall Plutus ever being in the Persephone myth.
Xenia had a sequence in mind where Demeter petitions all the gods. But it was too boring, too expensive, and did I mention too boring?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Fantastic. So talking
This
to
must
him
be
about
some
that
sort of
gives us
code.
these two things. That's the code for that giant
Locked
puzzle
away
there.
his access? What is Gregor hiding?
Thanos locked away his access. Okay, so the tile's on the box, and then we have that giant puzzle there. Hooray!
I need
Oh,
a
Xenia's
big
back.
favor.
Okay, what's that?
Can you set me up with the time cards from the office? I have been so underwater, I haven't been tracking our rehearsal time.
I'll see what I can do. I think everyone's a little afraid of Thanos.
Don't worry about him. He's all bark, no bite.
I guess, but he seems very isolated from the rest of the cast.
Creative differences. Just part of the process.
It seems like a lot of work went into production. Why only one show?
One show? Who said that?
Niobe.
Poor Niobe. I bet she wishes it was just one. She's so scared, all she sees is opening night. We're here the whole week.
What can you tell me about Gregor?
I like him. I know he's the type to flatter. I know it's self-serving to listen to him when he tells me I'm gorgeous and brilliant. But you know what? I can use the emotional junk food some days.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, Thanos is he's a very snappy fellow. Just always yelling at us. My goodness. Okay. So, let's see. We need to follow up on those personal entries. He said
I need to get
this.
7 gems visible on all outside tiles when the box is closed.
It's a slider puzzle. Oh, a slider puzzle of death. Okay. So I need to get a 1 piece here, and then the 6 piece there. And then I need to get, oh hey, that's basically done. Okay, so 1 plus 6, 6 plus 1. And no, I need a 2 plus 5 though. I need to get that 5 there. So let's see if I can get a 5 there in the upper right. By moving the pieces like this. And let's say that's the entire right-hand side done. So let's see, the top is going to have to be a 3, and then 2 at the bottom there. So that looks good, except for this piece here. The 4 and the 6, yeah, these ones are all going to have to switch places. Okay, so let's get 3 and 4 on the top. So 3 and 4 on the top like that. good. So where am I missing that piece? This piece here, like that? Got it. Okay, gives me the tile for that one piece down in the underworld. So let's return to the underworld. Do like the museum music. Yeah, that's very nice. I'm still wondering where we get the clue for that alarm puzzle, because it feels like we should have gotten that clue like a while ago, and I just missed it somehow. It's right here. Okay. It was on the stairs.
I need to figure out the passcode before the alarm goes off.
So you want to get all the pieces to connect something like this. Ow! Oh no, okay. Well, that was... I still think that was relatively close to what it was supposed to be. Okay, so let's try that again. So how would I get this area? Yeah... Done. Okay. Whew. Okay. So now we need to get this piece of chalk so we can make the rubbings. And this is where we can make, like, artwork in the kiln.
These rules seem very strict. What is Niobe up to?
So this is the rules for how to open the doorway. Great. So we can go back in through that doorway. And we'll come back here later. I think Niobe should be there later. But first we want to make our rubbings, right? So now that we have the chalk, we can make a rubbing so we can actually solve that puzzle of getting in through the doorway. Okay, and we do have the activation code now, so let's try that out. Where was it? It was written down on one of my pieces of paper. Okay, 72914, right? So was that the activation code for this? Sweet. Makes cages. Yeah. That'll be convenient in case I ever need to
match all of the edges.
I don't know. Capture a culprit or something like that later on in the game. Could be useful. Could be very, very useful. Okay. Let's solve this puzzle. I've got a picture of the solution. I think I'll just cheat this particular puzzle, unless people want to see me do it legitimately. Here. So we need the flower piece. It's a flower piece, which it's this flower piece. You can right-click to rotate pieces, making this way more difficult. Oh, man. Okay, so where's another flower piece with two sides? It's gonna be like this. And then, then I have no idea. Thought I had a picture of the solution. No, this is the junior mode solution, isn't it? Give me a moment here. I'm not sure I actually do have a picture of the solution. I think I just had the junior mode solution. Ha ha ha. Looks like we are solving this puzzle legitimately then. Okay then. Good to know. basically have to spin all of these pieces, I think. Okay. Well, all these red tiles need to go together. Okay. So where's a red tile that connects to that? There. And white to white. And that's red to red. Okay, so that's not correct, because then we've got... I think I've got the wrong reds here. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. Woo! Okay, we got the key for opening up that thing outside. Fantastic. So each room of the set has... I think each room of the set has one of these etching things, unless I'm mistaken. Here, this one. And then the final one's gonna be over here. Thanos is just gonna hang around now. Sounds good. X is not the letter H. I don't know where they got that idea from, because that is not even kind of true. That's weird. Okay.
You found another way down. How enterprising.
I do my best.
So do I. Now get out.
Oh. Okay. That was a short conversation. Hey, not Naomi, Niobe.
Did anyone ever tell you you look just like Alexandra?
Not surprisingly, no.
She was one of the best painters of ancient Greece. How good is she, you ask?
I'll take your word.
She had a crater named after her.
Oh, wow, that's just great.
On Venus!
Okay, that's pretty solid.
Follow in her footsteps. Here.
What's this?
You're painting that on a vase.
I'll do my best, but it might not look exactly like the reference.
Make your mark on the world, and be a friend to a stranger.
No problemo.
Thank you. I'm so behind you have no clue.
Okay, someone pointed out the X. Yeah, it's pronounced chai or kai. People disagree on how to pronounce it. Yeah, it's definitely CH, not just H. Okay,
One
so we
vase
do
for
have to
Niobe
make
coming right up.
a vase. I'll have a guy fighting that, and these thingies. Woo. I love it.
Not bad. Maybe Niobe was right. I am a true artist.
Why did they divide the Greek alphabet into
Looks
4
like
parts
it needs more time.
and then move it all over the set? I don't know.
I need to slide the stones to the correct positions.
So, also we have Ada. That looks like the letter H, but that's actually a long E. Okay. Yep. And now this puzzle is the long, complicated puzzle. What you need to do is move all... Well, Gregor's notes on the tablet said to look for the stone tokens. 5 sets pairing each a letter with the ancient Greek. So, I'll just solve it. Okay, X down. Catagus staff to orange. E to purple. Sigma to center. And then the Archimedes thing to the inner blue. Now you put Sigma to the upper blue, the letter A to the lower blue. A for Archimedes, so Archimedes with the Archimedes coil. That's why those two are able to share the same spot. Okay, mask to purple. And then temple is going to be to inner red. And then phi is going to go to the outer red. Which famous Greek is this supposed to be? Phidias, the sculptor and architect. There we go. So that's how those two match. Catechist to green. This one to the other orange. E to the inner orange. The mask to orange. So that's probably Euripides, the playwright. Yep. So the X to the purple, that's on the left. Catechist to red. As you can see, we basically got these ones and that one completely out of the way to start with the puzzle to make it way easier on us. Then Phi is going to go to green. And Temple to purple. The X is going to go to red. Inner red, I guess. And then poem to purple. I guess this one must be the poem. Temple to green. The mask to orange. Poem to purple. Sigma to somewhere. I don't know where the sigma goes. Sigma to somewhere. A to upper blue. Let's go sigma to center. A to upper blue. And then sigma to purple. No, A to upper blue. Then sigma to purple. Done. Woo! Okay, yeah.
Why would Gregor be hiding this seal?
So Gregor has the seal from that company we saw earlier that did the shipping. And this is for a puzzle much later on in the game. Not much later on, it's towards the end. Okay, and then here we want to escape.
I need to enter all the actors' names in the correct order.
Alphabetical order in Greek. That's how you spell Gregor in Greek. Thanos. And Niobe, like this. Because remember that H is actually a long E. Then Xenia, okay, so it's going to be Z. And then E. And then N. And then I. And then A. Of course, that's not what those letters are called. So it's epsilon. What is it? Epsilon. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I don't even have that in my. Now that I've solved the puzzle, I don't have the alphabet anymore. It's alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon. And then other
exactly
things. Other
this message
things.
for?
Woo! Yeah, Nancy should have thrown the evidence in the lava. Yeah, that would have been good.
Check. Haven't done. That's done. Can't check that off yet.
Hooray! We are so good at solving these puzzles. Is that just random garbage? Yeah, that's just random garbage there. Okay. I need to call Melina at this point to get Provenance puzzle number 2.
Hi.
Why is Niobe making copies of the art?
Not copies, approximations.
I don't follow.
The concept of this whole debacle was maybe a bit too ambitious. It all came together in pieces until I was in over my head.
Tell me what you mean.
When the stage renovation became a reality, people started paying attention to our little museum again. Great, right? That let me attract patrons and set up loans, and bit by bit, the exhibit came together. And soon we had a world-class exhibit on our hands.
Sounds great to me.
It is, but it isn't. No one in all of Greece has heard of the Phidias Cultural Center. Here we are with a world-class exhibit and no eyes to enjoy it.
So that's where the play comes in.
Right. It was a new idea. We put the art where it belongs, right in front of the gods. Once the play is done, the audience can go see the very pieces shown on stage. But the real version, of course.
That's a cool concept.
It is, but then comes the problem of how to copy the art, but not copy the art.
What?
Niobe had to sign some paperwork agreeing to use only certain materials, colors, and scale.
So none of the copies could be confused with the originals, right?
Right. She's done a wonderful job, but we've had the owners breathing down our necks every step of the way. Every step. Never again.
Okay, so basically she's making props.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I don't understand what's the big deal about that. Props aren't those a thing that plays normally have?
I should call Melina before giving these to Xenia.
Oh, okay, let's call Melina then. Yeah, sorry, I just remembered Xenia wants those.
How are things going?
Xenia wants a copy of the time cards. Can I share those with her?
No.
Should I be concerned that she wants the time cards?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll stall for now. Any advice?
Keep an eye on her.
So, somebody put down the entire Greek alphabet. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota. We use that as an English word, iota, just a really tiny one. That's their letter I. So we use iota for meaning a little bit, because it's just this little line. Kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, or chi. Wait, no. Is that chi? Xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon, phi, chi, psi, and omega.
Goodbye.
Bye.
There we go. Okay, so yeah. There are props in the museum. Okay, what am I doing now? We need to check this area. Well, no, you think like in the play they would make props that are very easily... I mean, the props don't need to be all that accurate, right? People can't see the props all that well.
Is this a sphinx? Something really
I'm
strange is
thinking.
going on here. I need to let Melina know about everything I found.
Yeah, seriously, just make the props out of plastic. You think that would be easy? Anyway, that's what our friend is doing down there. She's making the props.
Hi.
We might have a problem.
How bad?
I think the production team is potentially swapping real artwork with props.
How sure are you?
Pretty sure.
I found evidence that some of the museum sculptures, faces, even jewelry may not be real anymore.
That is very bad.
Do you think they're stealing?
Yes. Are you ready to become an expert?
As ready as I'll ever be.
You need to test the vase, the jewelry as well. Get on the computer. The database is there. The password is Calliope.
Okay, I think I can handle that.
Do not get caught. If the vase on display is the prop, we have a major, major issue. Same goes for the jewelry.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. I'm going to connect with the authorities just in case. You get started in the meantime.
I mean, not to mention,
Goodbye.
okay,
Goodbye.
we've seen these sets. These are some very, very elaborate sets, which are going to be raised up to the stage. Like, super elaborate sets. I think people would care more about those than the props on the sets, right? Because they've got fire, and then the realistic tree, everything, and then those hands everywhere. Oh, man. Okay. So we want to use the spectroscope on what? These things?
Emeralds don't look like that. This is a fake.
Dun, 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 dun. So that's a fake. And to test the other one, we'll need a pottery shard. That's what that thing said. I kind of skipped through it pretty quickly. Where do I get a pottery shard? Here? And so this was going to be to test the authenticity of gold, it said?
It's a fake.
Totally a fake. Yep.
That's done. Haven't done that.
So those things are 100% fakes. How do we test this? Okay, we confront Niobe about making those fakes. You we could listen to those recordings in the office. How about that? I'll do that after confronting Niobe.
What now?
Wow, jeez, don't be mad.
Is this workshop yours?
We need to use props for the show. We're pretending they're actual statues and artifacts, because we can't use the real things.
So you make fakes?
No. No. Not fakes. There's a process in place. The last thing the museum wants is confusion about what's real and what isn't.
Yeah, so we need to confront her about the counterfeiting, because that will cause Xenia to change her outfit.
You're counterfeiting, aren't you?
That's a serious accusation.
And that is not a denial. Why?
It's for me, okay?
To sell?
No! For me because I want it. For me because I could have been great.
Oh, what do you mean?
I've always been a mimic. Always. And timid. Afraid of my own voice, so I hid.
That's no excuse.
You asked, you listen. There are 3 paintings hanging at the Met that I painted. And I signed the wrong name on each one.
Why would you do that?
Because I had a friend who needed my help, and I helped. I took what little style she had, and I mimicked it, and I hid behind her name and sent it out. I said it was a gift, but it wasn't. I was too afraid to stand alone. I made her, and she left me nothing.
Is that why you let your career fall apart?
I play fair if that's what's punished.
So, now you're stealing.
No, I'll never sell these. I know what I am. I'm nothing new. I'm a mimic. This is the best I can do. The art world left me to drown. Let me prove myself to the masters.
I have to report this.
Leave that to me!
I can't.
Then only speak to your closest friends.
Why?
No one else.
Very dramatic confession out of nowhere, basically. She did artwork which was good enough. When she says the Met, does she mean the Metropolitan Museum of Modern Art? And it's not San Francisco. New York City? The big famous one? I think that's what she's talking about. So as I said, confronting her makes Xenia change her clothes.
Hey, want to help me out?
Sure.
Great, I was counting on Thanos to be my backup on lightboard, but he's hard to pin down.
Hard to pin down?
I don't know how he fills his hours, and I'm happy keeping it that way.
So you needed help?
Here are your notes.
He spends all his time down below the stage just lurking, being a very nasty person.
You got it.
The lightboard's backstage. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, your dress is amazing.
Good. I was worried. I can never tell when it's on me.
Is it your design?
This is a Niobe original. Isn't she amazing?
Yeah.
Too bad she doesn't have time to make one for you. I bet you'd be a knockout queen of the underworld.
Thanks.
Yep, that is an amazing dress. Yeah. So, Nancy cannot call the police here. Obviously, that would end the game. Nancy's found a culprit, and she could call the police here, but she can't, okay? She needs to see this mystery through to the end.
We have a big problem. I called Melina to let her know I found forged art on display.
You what?
Don't worry. I'm sure she'll understand.
No, she won't. She won't understand. I need her number. I need her number. You have to give it to me.
Whoa, calm down.
No, you don't understand. This is all I have. This job is everything I have. If I lose it, I am dead. Do you understand that? Dead!
You're overreacting.
No, I'm not. I'm reacting. I'm reacting to the news that I just got a big black check mark in the no column from Melina. This might look like nothing to you, but do you know how hard I fought to get it?
I think you need to take a deep breath.
Just please, give me the number. Give it to me. Give it to me. Let me make this right. Give it to me!
Look, I'll talk to Melina first.
Just tell her to call me. She has the number. Tell her I just want to explain myself.
I will, but I think you're blowing this out of proportion.
Just do it. Do it or admit you've ruined my life.
Ease up. Take a deep breath.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Just please, okay? Please. Please.
I will do what I can.
So, Xenia basically turns into an angry cave woman when she learns that, well, the play's probably going to be canceled due to the fact that they're
I need to get
evil.
all the light cues in.
But we still need to do all these light cues because, yeah. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Blue here, yellow here, and then the other blue here. This is at 3, and this is at 4. I think that's correct. Okay, 2 is going to be purple here, red here, and it's going to be B. This is going to be 5, and this is going to be 3. This particular puzzle is sort of just, it can be difficult. So orange and then yellow. What you do is you take those notes and you combine them with the cues that are in the script in order to get these solutions. Okay, blue, green, green, white, white. 3, 2, 2. I know a lot of people got really stuck on this particular puzzle. It can be difficult, but if you've got the solution written down like I do here, it's actually pretty simple. You're just following the numbers. Done.
Looks like I need to reset the breaker.
Okay, so Nancy needs to manually reset the breaker down here, and we're gonna get some vase action here, because I'm all about that vase, no trouble. I'm all about the vase, jam.
Whoa,
Alright,
this isn't good.
Like, real sound software is complicated enough. Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true. Oh, and I don't have the script anymore because I solved that puzzle. Hooray, I do like how the once you're finished with something, you don't need it anymore. It's just gone and completely disappeared. So now we're gonna go to the workshop. Yeah, where's that imaginary tech crew? Shouldn't they be doing that job? Yes. So we're gonna finish with this puzzle. Okay, so now that we've done that, we get that hex key. So we can get this
black light
light,
will come in handy.
and it will tell us, because we use the light to figure out which pottery things are correct and which ones aren't. Which one do you think is gonna be the one which is fake? I'll just give you a wild guess. I'm just joking. It's obviously the one that Gregor was handling. So does that mean Gregor is one of the culprits? I think it might.
I need to test the vase Gregor moved.
That one looks good. That one looks good. That one looks good.
It's fake.
Totally fake. That one's all purple and stuff. It's fake. Gregor, what are you doing, Gregor? I thought you were my hero. I thought you were a good guy.
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, buddy. Oh, did I upset you earlier?
Did I upset you earlier?
No. The show was starting to rest on my shoulders more and more. I needed to catch my breath.
You're swapping out the artifacts with copies. And that list, that's who you're selling to.
Nancy, up until now, you could have just left.
I can't let you steal the art.
I am not your problem now. Thanos is.
He won't find out unless you tell him.
He's watching. He's always watching. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we know Thanos is part of the Greek mafia. So, is he the evil mastermind behind everything? Can we talk to Xenia, or is she still angry
Nancy,
with me?
I honestly don't have the time. I need to focus. See if someone else has time.
Honestly, yep, she's still angry with me. Still angry with me. Okay, so now we go here for a scene.
It is decided.
No! That is out of the question!
You have forgotten who you are, the role you play.
I know exactly who I am. I am the one who creates, and I can destroy what I make. I can destroy all of it. And where does that leave you?
With every broken piece, your value plummets. I've never liked you. Give that some thought.
Are you okay?
No.
What happened?
They can't have my work. Not now. Not with what they're planning.
Who? What are they planning?
You ate the seeds. I wanted to keep you safe, but you did, and there's nothing I can do. They know you know.
It's true. You are forging art. You're going to swap it for the real work.
The real art will be gone long before the curtain drops.
This is where you staged your forgeries, isn't it?
You know I have bad people coming after me. You know who they listen to? Thanos. This was about survival, not money.
I need you to help me.
I will, and I have. I had something for you. I panicked and dropped it near the flowers on stage. Be fast! Don't get caught!
Okay, I just remembered. I forgot to listen to those silly things. So yeah, that was Thanos being very mean. Basically just threatening her. Okay, so let's hear Thanos' lines.
It is no one's business where I have been.
I'm sick and tired of your attitude. Now lock it up. We're gonna do this.
Zeus, you are not wise to make me wait. You may rule these men and women in that moment of life, but I rule all that you have lost, and one day perhaps I will be your king. Give me a queen! Your hand. Be quiet. You will be my queen. You have no choice, my queen. Your mother can hear you. Your mother can hear you. But there is nothing she can do to help you. I offer you a crown and great power. I offer you a crown and great power. Stolen. It would have belonged to me soon enough. I could bring them to you I could bring them to you now. I could bring them to you now. You will see them too some soon. Some will remember you, and some will grow to forget who you were. You will learn to forget her.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay, call the Hardys. People are saying call the Hardys.
Hello?
Nancy, in definite danger, stops to listen to some old recordings. Wow, I can talk to them about everything. So what are you guys up to?
What have you guys been up to?
The usual. Adventures, globetrotting,
Business school.
on the side.
Are you thinking of leaving the mystery game behind?
No, I'm working on a project.
You are going to freak when you find out.
Joe,
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Interesting.
it's no big deal, really, but I don't want to jinx it.
Okay, I have to say one thing.
0 things is a better option.
You're going to love it.
It involves me?
I can't say.
It's way down the road, but for now, I'll just wait until Joe accidentally tells everyone.
Me too.
So, they're actually planning to do a detective agency. That's what we learn about in Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. That's the follow-up to that bit of dialogue. They're doing a detective agency. That's cool.
I spoke with Niobe about the forgeries I found,
And
she claimed she was too shy to show her work. She released her paintings under a friend's name.
that's hardly a crime.
It is strange, though. Wouldn't her friend just admit that happened and sort things out?
Right.
Unless...
Unless what?
Unless this so-called friend wanted to keep the credit for her work.
So what? Accuse her of lying?
Think about it. You can either say, yes, these masterworks are not mine. Please send your multi-million-dollar checks to my friend.
Or you could trade a friend for fortune.
That's the story Joe wants to believe, but we don't know if it's true. What we do know is that Niobe is in debt.
The bad kind of debt.
How bad are we talking here?
If our sources are correct, she didn't exactly go to the local credit union.
She owes money to someone, shady?
Our sources say she emptied all of her accounts, sold everything she owns, and tried to open a line of credit with a bunch of places.
That usually means loan shark.
We don't know if we're right. See what she says.
What can you tell me about Niobe?
She is an amazing artist.
Yeah?
Well, she was. I saw a few of her pieces at the Met. Stunning. Her painting spoke to my soul.
I didn't know you were a fan of painting.
Nance, I'm more cultured than Greek yogurt.
He's been saving that one.
I have. I was toying with Euro puns for a while, but I couldn't figure out if it was Euro or Hero or Gyro. So I moved to tzatziki for a while, and that was a dead end. Now, Saganaki...
Reeled in, buddy.
Right. Her work is abstract, but not.
How so?
The docent told me that under each abstract painting is a photorealistic painting.
Huh?
She paints over her work. She replaces the painting with the feeling of the painting. The amazing thing is that you can sense it. You know what's there.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Okay, so those are the Hardy Boys. Now back to the endgame sequence. Niobe left this key for me.
Stay back! Ah!
And Nancy fell backwards.
Gregor, help!
Gregor, let me out of
Nancy,
prison.
Okay.
Yes, get me out!
Shh. Thanos is nearby.
Look, Nancy, I'm not a bad guy.
Then get me out of this cage!
I'm in over my head here. We both are. Niobe, too.
Tell me what you mean.
I have this friend. He told me to come act in a play, 10 grand in a week. Show up, do what you're told, don't ask questions. I'm not stupid enough to believe in free money. But these people are dangerous.
I need your help.
Look, I can't get caught helping you. Find your way out. When you do, find the boatman. I'll leave something for you in his hand.
Gregor, wait!
Thanks, buddy.
I need to get this open.
With the key we just found.
I need to free the spider from the web.
So here we want to make a puzzle. Basically, we move these pieces left and right, and you want 7 green. Gosh, okay, so it's gonna look something like this. You want 7 green on the one side. And then 9 left. So that doesn't make sense. See, the 9 there is yellow, so you want 9 in the yellow thing, 7 in the green thing, and it has to create a line through the middle. Let's see. He's leaving something for me in the boatman's hand.
Locked. Oh, they must really want me stuck down here.
Oh, wow.
I should figure out what this means first.
Come on, open your hand, buddy.
Haven't done that. Still have, did that. Check, did that. That's done. Haven't done that.
Okay, I still have not done that yet. So there's a note inside the boat here.
Something tells me these VIPs aren't just season ticket holders.
So now we can solve this puzzle.
I need to arrange the gods correctly.
Look to the Romans, take the order behind the ancient Greeks, put them from staff from left to right, J, M, M, D, M, V, N. It's gonna look like that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, next is gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then the other is 1, 2, 3, and however many this is. Okay, it looks like I must have gotten that wrong if the game is making me resolve this puzzle. Okay. Escape the underworld.
Haven't done that.
That's on your task list. Yes. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I might have messed up. I mean, this looks good. There's Zeus. That probably isn't Minerva. I don't know. That could be Minerva. And then what do I have here? Zeus, Minerva. Okay, so it's going to be Jupiter, Minerva, and then Mars, and then Dionysus. So Dionysus is not that. Dionysus is that. Okay, and that's going to be the code for this puzzle. And we know we're not done because we still have to solve this puzzle. What was that one secret message? Okay, 72914. We need to know that for here. Haha! Got you.
Cute trick.
You better get used to being in a cage.
No, I don't think I will. You should get used to the world underground. You'll never see the sun again.
That's pretty confident for a man trapped in a cage.
Caged like an animal, perhaps? Like a mad hound? My eyes searching wildly for the weak seams of my captivity? Blood still wet on my teeth?
Still trapped in a cage.
How many heads did Cerberus have? 3? I am but one of 3, and I will not be caged for long.
And he just barked at me. Yeah, he just barked at me. And we can let him loose here for a game over sequence. I've already forgotten what it is. 72914.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. So Thanos is way too into his role. Definitely.
Cute trick.
Oh, we have to
You
listen
better
to
get
this whole
used to
thing
being
again.
in a cage.
No, I don't think I will. You should get used to the world underground. You'll never see the sun again.
That's pretty confident for a man trapped in a cage.
Caged like an animal, perhaps? Like a mad hound? My eyes searching wildly for the weak seams of my captivity? Blood still wet on my teeth?
Still trapped in a cage.
How many heads did Cerberus have? 3? I am but one of 3, and I will not be caged for long.
Yeah. Okay, so he says he won't be caged for long. He means like
Thanos
he's gone.
escaped.
Right now. Woo! Marbles! Yay, we got some marbles. I think
One
they're
of
for
these
this
stones
puzzle.
weighs more than the others. I need to figure out which one.
That death scene. Great. Okay, so let's see. 3 on the left, 3 on the right. It's basically the mouse puzzle we had from game number 26, the Egypt one. Only this time we're looking for the heavy one instead of the light one. Okay, so we're gonna weigh these 3. They are both the same weight, so the heavy one is this.
Yes!
Woo! Yes, that guy definitely lost his marbles. Yep, Thanos is a dinosaur. Okay, he might be a dinosaur. Yeah.
This shows how they're sneaking the real art out during the production.
In this rotating set here, what, set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. This set connects to the museum. We've seen that. And what the? Ow!
Xenia, did you bring me here?
Yes.
Thanos trapped me here.
Shh. I know. And I know you don't really believe I'll help you.
It's not too late to turn back. You're not like them.
Of course I'm not. I'm smarter. I've got Niobe under my thumb, Thanos wrapped around my finger, and my heel on your throat.
What about Gregor?
Someone has to take the fall. He figured that out. But it's too late. I'm too many steps ahead. With good behavior, he'll find his cut waiting for him in 20 years. If he's smart. If not, he'll be keeping you company down here.
What do you intend to do to me?
It's funny how no one remembers the end of Persephone's story. She came into Hades a trembling maiden, but in Hades, she became the Queen of Death. Me? I've always been the Queen.
So yeah, Nancy gets knocked out a second time, and now she's trapped here.
I bet these rings spell something.
So you need to spell out some Greek words, and the easy word is the word myths over here on the left. Although there are 2 T's. Okay. Were there 2 Y's as well? Yes, there were. And then what are the other words?
Time to put a stop to their production.
The other words like Agora, Ionic, well, we want to go to the throne, grab the seeds. And this is their hidden area, by the way.
They might be using that band to smuggle the art out.
It might be smart for you to get down there and escape through that way, Nancy. No, I guess she doesn't.
Whoa, Gregor must be pretty certain the plan's falling apart.
And Gregor wrote a letter in case he dies to be given to the police. Hey, you like my note? I bet you don't. Just to be clear, if I don't check in with my contacts every day, it will be sent directly to the police. Oh no, and I need to find a way to turn this off before I die.
It looks like matching the pieces to the bases will raise the stones.
Alright, we have this puzzle. Let's see if I can solve it. I think it's something wild like this. There's green. And then, well, I need red to be the same way, but I need... How do I get yellow to change? Yeah, I would need to get yellow to move twice, basically. To get yellow perfect. And to get red perfect, I mean, in order to get blue perfect, I would need to change blue the other way. Unless I move yellow like that. Yeah, So you basically cheat to get yellow and blue like this. So I can get red down. Yes, I think this is it. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's basically how you do it. To get blue and yellow around, you rotate them like that. Oh boy. This production set is just very dangerous. And yes, everyone in the game is sort of the culprit. I guess you would say that, you know, Niobe is sort of a victim more than a culprit. She's just being forced to make duplications, and
if I follow Gregor's clues, I should be able to figure out where to place the seeds.
Gregor is the fall guy, so he's not exactly the culprit. But this is tough. Okay, so this piece connects to one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh no. Really? Wow. Okay, so you don't, if you make too many mistakes, the game is angry with you. So I'm going to be very, very cautious from here on out, and maybe reason this out very loudly. So example, this connects to 3 pieces, and it has 3 yellows. So it connects to 3 yellows. All 3 pieces it connects to are yellow. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's pretty simple to figure out. A piece like this. This one connects to 1 square, and it's next to a pink. Well, that 1 square it connects to must be the pink. This connects to 2 reds, and so that means both the pieces next to it are reds. This also connects to 2 reds, meaning both the pieces next to it are 2 reds. This connects to a pink, meaning the piece next to it is a pink. This connects to 2 reds, so the 2 pieces next to it are both red. And this connects to 4 pinks here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This connects to 2 reds. Great. And then when you get things like, okay, this connects to 2 yellows. This connects to 1 red. And then when you get things sort of like drawn out here, so like we've got 2 yellows in common. These are both touching yellow, and they're both touching the same piece. So that piece is a yellow, meaning this piece is a red, and this piece is a pink. But once you get a lot of things in place, you're going to end up with situations like that, where you've only got 1 or 2 spaces left behind, which have not been accounted for. So this piece connects to a yellow. This piece connects to a pink, though. So this must be that pink, meaning this piece is that yellow, meaning these 2 are the red pieces. Oh no. Oh no, I'm trying to explain this, and yeah, this is like a pomegranate seed puzzle. I thought it was cool. Okay. Okay, this piece connects to a brown, but this doesn't, this doesn't, this doesn't. This piece connects to brown, so maybe a brown here, right? A brown there. So all 3 of those pieces that are sort of touching a brown are accounted for. So this piece connects to a brown, but neither of these pieces connect to a brown, so it's not there. So this must be that brown. Hopefully that makes some sense. Gosh, this piece connects to a brown, but it can't be here because, so those 2 pieces both connected to the brown must be there. These pieces all both connect to a brown. These all connect to a brown. I don't know which one is going to be the brown. that's going to be difficult to figure out. Okay, so one of this is going to be yellow, and this one's going to be pink. The yellow, if the yellow is here, then this would be yellow. It's not, so therefore the yellow is over here. So therefore this thing that connects to one pink, that's the one pink it connects to. And let's see, this connects to many pinks, so that's got to be a pink there. And that means this connects to two reds, so that means those two pieces next to it are both red. This connects to two yellows and a pink, so the pink's going to have to be sort of over here on the right. I mean, that's a yellow. Oh. How did I get that wrong? Okay, this is the yellow, and then this is a pink. One more mistake and I'm done for. Okay, that connects to red. These both connect to a pink and a red. So you get a situation like this. They both connect to the pink and red. You don't know which one is which yet. You could guess, but at this point, guessing would be very, very dangerous. So if it was a pink here, then this would have a pink on it, but it's not. So the red goes here, meaning the pink goes here, meaning this red piece goes there. This piece connects to two yellows, so that's it. This piece connects to two yellows, so those are both yellow. Gosh, the only thing these two tiles have in common is a pink, so this one thing must be a pink. Okay. Alrighty. This connects to a single red. This is one piece, so it connects to a red. So this piece is next to a pink, and this piece is next to a yellow. So we got some of that done, and this is three reds, so all three pieces next to it are red. Great, this piece connects only to a pink, so it's got to be this one. We've got a pink and a yellow here, but I don't know which one. Can't figure out that quite yet. These both connect to a brown. These both connect to a brown. These both connect to reds. Ugh, this is where it's getting difficult. Okay. So, red here in the center? Yes. Okay. Whew. Good guessing with that. So this connects to two yellows. And this connects to two yellows. Great. And then these ones both connect to two pinks. This one connects to one pink. This one connects to one brown. So that's got to be that one here. This one connects to two reds, so red, red. And then this one connects to a single yellow, so that's yellow there. And then this one connects to a pink, so that's a pink there. This has two yellows. It's hard to tell. Okay, so the brown piece can't be here. If the brown was here, then this would have a brown. And if it was here, this would have a brown. But nope, so the brown must be there. So the red and the yellows. Oh, I don't know if this is just going to be, like... I'm sure I can logic this one out. This must be a yellow. Yes. I mean, this one is, this is a pink. So this one next to a yellow. And then this one next to a red. Done. Woo! Okay.
Intermission is over. Please return to your seats.
I need to catch them before the show ends. I better hurry.
So, back over here.
I don't need to use that right now.
Oh, you don't?
I don't need to use that right now.
I guess Nancy doesn't know she needs to use that right now.
This isn't good.
Angry notes from Xenia and Thanos. I think if Nancy tries to escape here, she'll learn that's impossible.
Oh, the connection is down. I need to get the signal back up.
Run over here. And this should be the endgame challenge. I really feel like those seeds would have been a good endgame challenge.
I need to fully charge the signal.
Because this one is crazy times. This one is honestly, it's just, okay, click randomly and hope you do well. Ow, okay. Well, that wasn't very good. Woo, that was a good one. Well, the play is going on right now, so it makes sense for the lift to not be on. Oh, well, that was a terrible connection. Really? Those are terrible connections too? Nancy's phone won't work, will it?
You've reached Frank Hardy. Please leave a message and...
Frank, you are the worst. Frank, answer your phone. Pick up your phone, Frank. Oh. It's just like, it's so hard to determine which ones would be, super... Like, this looks like a really, really good one, yes. Someone said do the corner pieces. I'm not sure that would work. Let's try. Yeah, that just goes straight upwards instead of doing much of anything. Yeah, that one goes straight upwards too. What if I just do the same piece multiple times? Oh, it wasn't effective that time. It wasn't as effective that time. Okay. Oh boy, you're killing me here, game. Yes, this is a piece that did great. Yes, still going. So it's like third and third is a really, really good one. Feels like those ones are all lines. There we go. Here's another good match. Okay, so like fourth and second. So third and third there, and then like second and fourth here. Yeah, really wish the seeds puzzle had been the last one. Because this one is killing me. Maybe I can do the 3-3 one again? Yes? Oh! No! 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 Oh, no! Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be failure, isn't it? Yep. Okay, someone says, second to bottom, that wouldn't work. This wouldn't turn. That wouldn't this wouldn't work. Yeah, wow, that was terrible. Let's see. No. Yes? Nope. Hey, that looks great. And then that one, which does fantastically normally. It's like third from bottom, and then third and third. Yes! No! Yes.
All right. The lift should be working again now.
Woo! Got it. Got it. Yeah, that puzzle. Oh my gosh. Okay, we did it. And now Nancy gets to interrupt the play, bringing an end to their criminal scheme.
I beg you, Hermes, bring her back to me.
Dear Demeter, it is out of my grasp.
Think carefully, girl.
Hades, take her away!
Sorry, Xenia. There's been a last-minute script change.
Have you lost your mind?
Let her speak, daughter.
A daring art heist will not be seen in this evening's production. Instead, a killer, mastermind, grifter, and lost artist will tell the tale of how they almost stole an entire collection of rare art.
She's lying!
That's for the audience and the police to decide. Hermes, how does this story end?
In some versions, the dark forces of the underworld prevail, but not today.
Dear Ned, the world premiere of Persephone in Winter was surprisingly well received. Although now that most of the cast is in custody, I doubt there will be an encore performance anytime soon. After initial investigation, authorities now believe Xenia began selling stolen art during college. You could say she was something of a prodigy, I guess. Through connections she made selling stolen art, she was eventually introduced to Kronos, and by extension, Thanos. From there, the heist took shape. Xenia orchestrated the operation, and Thanos scared off anyone and everyone who would get in the way. When Melina couldn't be chased away, she was sent on a wild goose chase to track down jewelry that had never gone missing in the first place. The only hitch in their production was, well, me. The outcome of Xenia's trial is still unknown, but I have a strong hunch we're going to be in for a very long winter. Thanos was taken into custody along with the rest of the cast, but it appears he did actually have some friends in the local police force. He's on the network's radar, and they hope to bring him to justice soon. Gregor is currently serving time for his part in the attempted heist. With Thanos on the loose, jail may be the safest place for Gregor to be. He wrote me to say he's spending his time setting aside the many characters he's played, and for once focusing on the man he'd like to become once he's released.
So basically he's quarantining himself to make sure Thanos won't be able to attack him.
If the rumors I heard about his plea deal are to be believed, I'd say he's off to a wonderful start. Niobe admitted her part in the heist and was sentenced to probation and work release. Although she won't admit it, Niobe firmly believes Gregor's plea deal led to her light sentence. She may have lost her place in the art world, but it seems she's finding her place in the real world. For Melina, it turned out that a foiled art heist is the best possible way to advertise a new exhibit. When the crowds came, Melina was ready, and life in ancient Greece was a resounding hit. Attendance levels are at an all-time high, and Melina couldn't be happier. After leaving Greece, I met up with Frank and Joe, and we concocted a heist of our own. I can't share all of the details, but it involves smuggling out one of Emerson's priceless Nickersons during semester break. I could tell you more, but I'd hate to ruin the surprise. Love, Nancy. P.S. I'm serious. Pack a bag, unlock your windows, and burn this letter immediately.
Artemis? Artemis was not inside the museum. Okay, hooray! So, let's see the preview of the next game.
Long ago, in Iceland's longest night, when volcanic ash blanketed the world in darkness and terror, a starving village was spared by the wreck of one lost ship. Centuries later, the ship has returned, unmanned and unmoored, flying across the crashing sea. Join me on my next adventure. Sea of Darkness.
Woo! Sea of Darkness. Okay, so that's it for Nancy Drew, Labyrinth of Lies. Overall, I'd say I like the game. I really like the Greek theme. I really like the puzzles. There's some craziness to the game. Yeah, I can understand if you didn't like the puzzles. Some people really didn't like the storyline where everyone's the culprit. I thought it was okay. I thought it was well done. I think, what do you call it? Thanos is like the main culprit was a big deal, I guess. I think it worked because Thanos was like the main culprit, and then Niobe and Gregor weren't like the main culprits, if that makes sense. As I said, they seem more like victims than culprits, and it was sort of a shock to have Xenia sort of being the mastermind. I was surprised to see that. I feel like some parts of the game could have been like smoothed out a bit. Yep. You might have seen some of the triggers. I had a hard time triggering some of the things. Like, it's not incredibly obvious, oh, you need to accuse Niobe of being a plagiarist before Xenia will change outfits. And then there was sort of that break in between the Provenance puzzle. Yeah, because you notice that there's a break in between the first part of the Provenance puzzle and then the last one, which was checking the vase that Gregor had. And it's actually pretty awesome. I like how they had a bunch of puzzles at the end. That longer endgame sequence was really nice. I liked it. Except that final puzzle. Wow, that was kind of strange and difficult. Yeah, Thanos just managed to escape from jail and is never heard from again, I guess. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you very much for watching Nancy Drew, Labyrinth of Lies.